Got the amp out. Put the stock speed treads back on, and they were great with this setup with the 15 turn 540 and the 60 amp dynamite brush setup. It's perfect with these. Um, this is a great setup. I recommend, if you're gonna get one of these, keeping it brushed and going anywhere from maybe 13 to 17 turn, and anywhere from a 40 to a 60 amp brush DSC, and you're good to go. These come with a 3-wire servo, so you don't have to worry about changing the servo out. You just change out the system. And you're gonna want to anyway, because these come with like a little tiny little, let me turn the dual rate up a little bit. They come with like a little kid style transmitter and a nickel metal and a 20 amp 2-in-1 ESC and a 20 turn. The 20 turn motor is pretty good actually. I use that in other vehicles. That can handle 3S, that 20 turn. So if you have an ESC that can handle 3S, you can put that 20 turn in there and run it on 3S. I mean, like with anything else, the more RPMs a brush motor turns, the more RPMs the brush motor turns, the more, the quicker it's going to wear out, the brushes. And these closed end bells, they're not rebuildable. What's up, buddy? You got your frisbee? Good boy. Let me see. Stay. Come here. Come here. Stay. Good boy. Let go. Good boy. Go. Go. See, catch up. Catch up. Oh, we got it. Anyway. Good one. Pop up. You put high voltage into a brushed motor with a closed end bell that you can't rebuild. It's going to burn out quicker than normal. Now, you can get open end bell motors that you can always just change your brushes out. If you have a failure or your brushes wear out, then you can always just rebuild it. I've been feeling it might wheelie with these wheels and tires just a little bit, if I can get traction. But yeah, open end bell. You can either get oh my goodness. You can either get high quality brushes that are rated for higher voltage. You have some carbon ones and ones made out of different materials. So you could always swap over to some super high quality brushes, and then you want to run some higher voltages. I've seen people running 4S on brush motors with some really high quality brushes, and it'll last a few runs, and then they're gonna have to take their brushes out and put some new ones in, and they're not cheap. I mean, a set of good brushes is gonna cost like at least $10 just for that, and if you're running some crazy voltage in your motor, it's gonna last you a few runs, and that's $10, But you can get some quality brushes and run 3S, and it'll last you quite some time as long as you keep an eye on temps. They make some really nice rebuildable brushed motors. Still, not very many companies, but they're still out there. Yeah, but this runs really good with the 15 turn. Oh my goodness, I'm always losing it with these monster truck wheels. The front end is a little bit more wayward because it's not touching the ground as much, it seems, when I'm steering. So you might end up getting some issues when it comes to steering, and a lot of times you're steering with your back wheels. Your back wheels are steering you around because they're spinning. He loves it today. Oh, land on your feet, buddy. No. Yeah, these speed treads, they don't come with raised white letters. I painted those. and I only did half. You can see it's also got raised letters there, but I like the way it looks like that half. It's like the way the Tamiyas are. They're only half. Get your frisbee, buddy. Good boy. Come here. Come over here. Good boy. TV. Oh, right into the wall. All right, buddy, calm down. Anyway, I want to get around to this. This thing runs great. His setup runs great. It's pretty much bone stock besides the different the system in here. That's the only difference. The ESC and the motor. Seems to run great with this setup. I'm too bad I didn't get this motor stock, you know. I would even, if, you know, I think they're 139, I think, nowadays, something like that. I think they came out at 159 and they're 139, but they could have kept it at 159 and just gave a better, you know, motor. I mean, you know what, they could have even kept that 20-turn motor and just gave a 40 or 60 mile dynamite ESC in it, you know, and a decent transmitter instead of 2-in-1, and then just charge people 159 or 169. It'd be worth it, you know, because the 2-in-1 speed control that this comes with is 20 amp, and that's ridiculous. And then the little transmitter is so tiny. I mean, I guess it's good for kids, but this little amp's not really for kids. I mean, it is. I guess any RC is for kids, but they're also for adults, you know. They don't have to be. Oh, almost got you, bud. I need to pay attention. Anyway, driving him crazy, so we're gonna sign out. Peace. The Monster T, the Monster Torment. Basically, just raised the body, trimmed the back, and added the Ruckus wheels and tires to it. It's on the same chassis. Fit right on. The Monster T. Anyway, look at it compared to an amp monster truck. You see the difference? And they're both supposed to be 1/10 scale. This is more 1/10 scale. This is actually on like a stadium truck buggy chassis. And then this is, I don't know, what, 13, I think it's 13.5 inches long. So that's 8 scale, no matter what you say. But short courses run on 8 scale chassis. Anyway, I think it looks pretty good. We're going to be running right now. Alright, guys? Peace. The Monster T Torment monster truck. Just raised the body, trimmed the back, and added these the Ruckus monster truck wheels and tires to it. See how it runs. The Monster T. This is crazy in reverse, watch. See? Boom, right into the wall. I got a program with CSC. The Hobby King X car ESCs. You can program reverse and some other features. You could set them to crawl, things like that. Oh my goodness. Get out of there. Made it. So right now, reverse is set at like 100%, I think. It might be 75. This is fun. This is something to mess around with. When this motor goes, I think I want to put the 13 turn. I'm going to put the 13 turn that came in the Ruckus 4x4 in here when this one goes. Alright, peace.